Jumped into a trade on Tesla. Let me bring up Thinkorswim. There you can see the fill. Jumped in at 60 cents. So it's up a little bit from where I jumped in at. Personally, I didn't want to pay more than 70, but you should always do what you think is best for your account, for your risk. Overall, though, I like this strategy. So for those of you who don't know it, it's a bit of a scalping strategy, but the idea is Tesla, oftentimes if it sells off on a Thursday, there's a good probability that it bounces up on Friday. It may not stay up the whole day. That's why a lot of times when I take this trade, I take the quick win at the open when I can. And of course, it doesn't always work out. So we first and foremost want to control our capital risk going into the trade. So like I said, I personally didn't want to risk more than 70 cents on this trade. I got in at 60 cents. And the reason why I still decided to do this, even with the selling that we've seen in the market today, is because Tesla sold off right into the 30-period simple, and it's doing a really good job of maintaining that as support. Also, at least at the moment right now, the Bollinger Bands are completely flat. So they're not budging even with the pressure that the price has put on it. That's usually a good sign for bulls. The idea, right, is if it holds up as support tomorrow, we could get a bounce up. If we can get back towards the 10-period simple moving average, then that should allow for a nice quick scalp win on this strategy. I think I mentioned the last 2 times it worked out, so we'll see if we can get the 3rd time for the quick win. But we've taken some really nice profits this week on SMR, on CRWV, I think ORCL, maybe that was last week, but we've taken some good wins this week. So let's see if we can round out the week with another good one for the challenge account, and we'll see how it plays out. Now, let me be clear though, this is with tomorrow's expiration. And the reason why I went tomorrow instead of going out to next week, which is what I usually like to do when I'm taking this trade setup, is because next week is earnings for Tesla. And you can notice that right over here. And with earnings, what that means for options and option premiums is that they're spiked up and they stay elevated. Sometimes they even increase in value going into the announcement. And that's because of the uncertainty and the potential volatility that could happen around the news. So on a long call or a long put, that's, not too bad. That means you're not risking or losing as much to theta, ideally, unless you get a directional move against you. And if anything, if it's moving in your favor with that buildup in premium, it could really work out. But for a small account, when playing something like Tesla, we typically want to look at vertical spreads, which is what we jumped into here with this, right? Let me move my notepad because you'll still be able to see it on Thinkorswim. There we go. And so when we do a vertical spread, like we've done here, unfortunately, if you go with next week's expiration where it encompasses earnings, even if the long call is gaining in value, the short call isn't getting any sort of premium or theta decay off of it. So they're not quite offsetting each other like you want. It, can stay a bit more consistent on the value. And more importantly, it means that the profit potential you're looking for, you might not get as big of a profit potential because of that. So that's why I decided to keep it with tomorrow's expiration, keep it small risk, because if it doesn't work out, it's not going to work. And then we'll see where it goes from there. But as always, my fellow Jedis, may the trade be with you. And I look forward to talking to you next time. Gotta go. Bye.